Hey, what up, y'all, and good evening. And today I'm gonna be making a video of the same 2009 Hewlett Packard laptop that I had in my last video. But this laptop I made at least a couple of upgrades to it. First, how it had Windows 7 on, I upgraded that to Windows 10. And also, before it had a 320 gigabyte mechanical hard drive, and I replaced that with a 250 gigabyte solid state drive. And also I put in a secondary hard drive, a 1 terabyte solid state hybrid drive from Seagate as the secondary drive. Because I found that this laptop also has an extra bay for a second hard drive, which that'll mainly be used to store movies and videos and music and whatnot, while I use the primary solid state drive to store the operating system and programs. Well, here it is. Same laptop y'all saw in my last video. And I remember I reviewed that last video, and before it took over a minute and a half to boot up. But now we're gonna see how long it boots up. You know, with those upgrades in place. Which I got the stopwatch on here. So y'all can see that. Alright. And let's see here. I'm going to time it starting now. Just now push the power button, also have that going. Okay, now it's already on the desktop and ready to use, and according to my watch here, it only took about 36 seconds to boot up, which you can see on there, 36 seconds between when I pushed the power button and to when it got to that desktop there. I also mainly use this as a bedside laptop. Basically my trick here, in order to be able to use this comfortably and watch movies and being able to control it without being right up to it, is also have right here a wireless mouse. I also have a Bluetooth keyboard that I got from Walmart. It's probably about $17. Anyway, but yeah, I can control it from here. So here's the Windows 10 desktop. Show you some stuff on here. And I also forgot to say as well is that it had an ordinary DVD burner. And I upgraded that as well to it's still a DVD burner, but it's also a Blu-ray ROM drive, and a DVD burner combo, which as you can see right there. And of course, this is my primary hard drive. About 250 gigs. And here's my secondary hard drive, which is basically 1 terabyte. And of course some of the specs here is of course running Windows 10 Professional, and it's a 64-bit operating system and 64-base processor. It's got an Intel Core 2 Quad Q9000 running at 2 GHz, and it's got 6 gigabytes of DDR2 800 MHz RAM. I can also show you all some more specs on here. But yeah, according to here as well, Intel Core 2 Quad, codename Penryn, something like that. So its bus speed is basically 1066 megahertz. You can go to different areas. It's caches. 32 kilobytes times 4 is L1 cache. 6 meg, basically 3 megabytes times 2 is 6 megabytes cache. Hewlett Packard motherboard. It's memory DDR2 6 gigabytes. Running at about 400 megahertz, which you double that and that's the actual speed. Shows you some more about the memory. Shows you about the graphics card. It's got ATI Mobility Radeon HD 4650 graphics. And of course it's got 1 gigabyte of video memory. So yeah, I can say this PC has some pretty good specs. So yeah, I basically got some movies stored here. Like say the 40-year-old version. I remember I had a Blu-ray disc of that, and for some reason I can't seem to find the Blu-ray player in Windows 10 or on the internet, but I was able to find a program that can take the contents of a Blu-ray disc and put it into video files stored on the hard drive. What's in after that, I can just give you an idea. I won't show too much of it because copyright issues and whatnot, but y'all get the idea here. It's basically full 1080p videos here, even though the screen ain't quite full 1080p. Screen's like a I believe 1600 by 900. But yeah, it does run games pretty good. Like say, action games. Here's some of the games I have loaded up on this machine right now. Like say Skyrim, it runs that very good. Yeah, basically got the quality set at medium, and it's at max resolution. So I can see right here. Graphics is actually pretty smooth on here. With maybe just a little bit of lag. Other than that, it mainly runs good. Still very well playable. Alright, let's see. Maybe just a little tad lagging, but it's still very well playable. It runs really smooth on this machine. Because actually, I do remember actually having a laptop newer than this, but it ran this game much slower. HP DV7. Also got that. Looks like a real old game. Liberty Island. That good.
That was a close one up there. I don't like getting shot at. Not one bit.
It's one good thing I like about this laptop is it sure does run games very excellent. Now I do know on this laptop, it being a little bit old, it's like a 2009 model. You still may not be able to run the most recent games out there, but I'd say games made up until about 2011, 2012-ish. However, can run on this machine with no problem. Let's see here. I also got some virtual machines set up too. Which if I want to as well, I can play around with older operating systems. Like here's Windows XP Home Edition. Yes, I won't run it. Virtual. But yeah, this is definitely an excellent machine for me. That despite of its age, I'd say still runs a lot faster than a lot of the lower end new laptops that are out there. Especially with its dedicated graphics and quad core processor and everything. There's some kind of adware that's got installed on it. So we got some screensavers here. So I was able to get Windows XP in a virtual machine. and shut down. Okay. And I also got Windows 98 2nd edition, I believe. There's Windows 98. Let's click OK, I believe. I don't know why it's blurring out here. Get the focus good. This likes to get blurry sometimes, I guess. Darn thing. It's getting clear enough, I guess. Yeah, there's Windows 98. Basically detects it as a typical P3 system with 256 megs of RAM. And yeah, it is Windows 98 2nd edition. So I believe basically if I wanted to pill around with some MS-DOS games, I can be using this. Which I may make a... I don't know why it wants to get out of focus here. Anyway, I'll go ahead and shut that down. And the last operating system I got installed in this virtual machine is Windows Vista Home Premium. Not supported on. Yes, I want to continue. Yeah, I guess probably get this in full screen. Control Alt Enter. And there's Windows Vista. The nice operating system that everybody hated at the time. I'm not sure why, because it always seemed to work fine for me. See, I can open this up. So even the virtual machine scored a 4.6. Basically got 2 gigs of RAM assigned. It's an Intel Core 2 Quad. Windows Vista Home Premium Service Pack 2. Settings. Set 1440 by 900. Screensaver. And yeah, it does have error on it because you can see the transparency effects and whatnot. So yeah, it even has Windows Vista inside of a virtual machine. And now back to the desktop. So as you can see, this still seems to be a very good machine. It still has a lot of life in it. See what else can I show here. But yeah, say if I wanted to load an Office program, I do have LibreOffice. See if I open up a word processor. See, I can just see how fast and responsive this is. Let me do some typing. And don't save. So yeah, there you go. You can shut this down. There it is, folks. Of course, you got the power button there, keyboard, touchpad. You got some stickers here. This guy says Centrino 2 inside, ATI Radeon. And of course, even back when this laptop was new, it originally came with Windows Vista. It was from looking at the parts inside this laptop. I remember it said around May or June of 2009, which is basically about 5 months before Windows 7 was released. But yeah, even up here as well, you got a camera. If y'all can see that. I don't know if y'all can. But yeah, there it is, the camera. Well, that's it, folks, and have a good night. This good little machine.